Hello students, in today's lecture we will learn or solve some practice questions based on rotational motion part 1. In today's lecture we will cover practice question from 1 to 10. Disclaimer: the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So, question is first question, rotational motion is the topic. So, question is, when a body is projected at an angle with the horizontal in the uniform gravitational field of the earth, the angular momentum of the body out the point of projection as it proceeds along the path. So, in this question asked about the angular momentum of the body about the point of projection. So, according to question, which option is correct? Option A remains constant. Option B increases continuously. Option C decreases continuously. And option D initially decreases and after reaching highest point increases. So which option is correct? Here we can understand the concept of projection. A body, suppose a body is projected with velocity v and it take a path parabolic. Clear? So in that case, which option is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Let's find a solution. So we know tau equal to mg cross r. This is the formula where tau is the torque, m is the mass, g is the acceleration due to gravity, and r is this. So r perpendicular is continuously increasing or torque is continuously increasing on the particle. From this formula we can understand it. When the r is continuously increasing, torque is continuously increasing on the particle. Hence, angular momentum is continuously increasing. Clear? So, correct answer is B. Increases continuously. This one is correct. Next question. Question second. A force of minus Fk cap, this is force, acts on O, the origin of the coordinate system. The torque about the point minus 1 and 1 is this. So from this diagram, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is z-axis, and this is origin. So question asked about the torque about the point. So option A is F I cap minus j cap. Option B is minus F I cap plus j cap, and option C F I cap plus j cap, and option D minus F I cap minus j cap. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, and option D. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Let's find a solution. So we know the formula of torque, which is R cross F. This is the formula of torque, R cross F. Clear? So force is given minus F K cap, and about the point, this one 1 and minus 1. So we know this is the point. We can understand it from the coordinate system, this one. So here 1 and minus 1 lies. So we know tau equal to R cross F. So R is I cap minus J cap cross F is minus F K cap, which is given in the question, this one. So solving this equation, tau equal to I cap minus J cap cross minus F K cap, we will get the final answer. So F is common. So minus I cap cross J cap plus J cap cross K cap. So F J cap plus I cap. So tau is equal to F I cap plus J cap. So this is the correct answer. Tau equal to F I cap plus J cap. Here I cap and J cap denotes the direction of the axis. Means I cap means it is the direction of x axis, J cap direction of y axis, and K cap direction of z axis. Clear? Means I cap, J cap, and K cap is the direction of axis respectively. So correct answer is C. C is correct. This one, F I cap plus J cap is the correct option. Clear? Next question. Question 3. This one. So question is angular momentum of the particle rotating with a central force is constant due to what? So given options, option A is constant force, option B constant linear momentum, option C zero torque, and option D constant torque. So which option is correct? In this question asked about the particle rotating with central force related concept. So you have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Let's find a solution. So question asks about the angular momentum of the particle rotating with the central force is constant due to. So we know torque due to central force is zero. This is the concept. Torque due to central force is zero. So derivative of L with respect to time equal to 0 means tau equal to dl divided by dt equal to 0 means angular momentum L equal to constant. Clear? So correct answer is C. C is correct. This one, zero torque. Next question. Question 4. Question is a particle of mass 3 kg moves along a straight line. This is the equation of straight line of 4 by minus 3x equal to 2. Here, where x and y are in meter, means x and y measured in meter with constant velocity 5 meter per second. Question asked about the magnitude of angular momentum. About the origin is what? Clear? So given options, option A is 12 kg meter square per second, option B 8 kg meter square per second, option C 6 kg meter square per second, and option D 4.5 kg meter square per second. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, and option D. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Clear? Let's find a solution. So this is the straight line 4y minus 3x equal to 2, where x and y are in meter and v is 5 meter per second, which is given in question, and mass is 3 kg. So 4y minus 3x equal to 2. When this equation draw on a coordinate system which is given in this diagram, this one, equation of straight line AB is this one, AB. This is a straight line equation. So this is origin and angle is 37 degree with A and 53 degree with B. So solving this equation, we will get y equal to 3y4x plus 0.5. So slope is equal to tan theta equal to 3 by 4. So slope is 3 by 4 of this straight line. So theta equal to 37 degree. Clear? And r perpendicular is equal to 0.5 sine 53 degree. So solving this term, r perpendicular is equal to 0.4 meter. This one. This is r perpendicular, and distance of this r perpendicular is 0.4 meter, which is we calculated from the equation of slope and using the concept of straight line. So final angular momentum formula, L equal to mvr, this one, L equal to mvr. Clear? This one. Solving this formula, L equal to mvr perpendicular, where m is 3, v is 5 and r is 0.4, which is calculated from here. So after calculating, we get 6 kg meter square per second. So this is the final answer. So correct answer is C, 6.0 kg meter square per second. Next question, question 5. Question is, a particle of mass m moves along line PC with velocity v as shown in the figure. What is the angular momentum of the particle about O? So in this question asked about the angular momentum of the particle. Given options, option A is mvl, option B mvl, option C mvr, and option D 0. Which one is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Let's find a solution. So according to question asked about the angular momentum of the particle about O. So we know the formula of angular momentum, L equal to m r cross v. Here this is the formula of angular momentum. So angular momentum of particle about O is this. This is the origin, and the angular momentum of the particle, where m is the mass and v is the velocity, and along the line PC, this one, this PC line, and particle moves this one in this direction. Clear? So magnitude of angular momentum is equal to mrv sine theta. So mv r sine theta, where r sine theta is L. L is the r sine theta. Clear? So correct answer is B. B is correct answer. This one is correct. Next question. Question 6. Question is, a particle of mass 5 gram is moving with uniform speed of 3√2 centimeter per second in the xy plane along the line y equal to 2 under root 5 centimeter, the magnitude of its angular momentum about the origin in gram centimeter square per second is what? So given options, option A is 0, option B is 30, option C is 30 root 2, and option D 30 root 10. So which option is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Let's find a solution of this question. So according to question, particle of mass 5 gram is moving with a uniform speed 3 root 2 centimeter per second. Suppose this is x-axis and this is y-axis, and this is a particle mass 5 gram moving in a uniform speed having velocity 3 root 2 per centimeter in xy plane. This is xy plane. This particle moving in xy plane. Clear? So we know y equal to 2 under root 5 centimeter. So the magnitude of its angular momentum is 5 multiply by mass into velocity into r perpendicular. Clear? This is mass 5 gram, this one, and this is velocity uniform speed 3 root 2 per centimeters per second, and 2 root 2 5, this is r perpendicular. So solving this equation, this one, you will be get 30 root 10 gram centimeter square per second. So this is the correct option. D option is correct. This one 30 root 10. Clear? Next question. Question 7. A cylinder having radius 0.4 meter. This is cylinder, radius is 0.4 meter. Initially rotating at t equal to 0 with omega naught 54 radian per second. This one is placed on a rough inclined plane with theta equal to 37 degree, having frictional coefficient mu equal to 0.5. This is the frictional coefficient between the cylinder and this surface. The time taken by the cylinder to start pure rolling is what? So in this question asks about the time taken by the cylinder to start pure rolling. Given options, option A is 5.4 second, option B is 2.4 second, option C is 1.4 second, and option D 1.2 second. So which option is correct? Take the g equal to 10 meter per second square. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Let's find a solution. So this is a cylinder rotating like this. So initially resolve its components. So suppose mass of this body having m, so weight is acted vertically downward, which is mg. Now this is mg, so acceleration is this one in this direction. So resolve the component of mg. So first is mg sine 37 degree, and second is mg cos 37 degree, because theta is 37 degree, which is given in the question. Clear? So this is first mg sine 37 degree, mg cos 37 degree, and theta is 37 degree. So we know A equal to mu g cos theta plus g sine theta. Clear? So putting all terms, the acceleration in this direction, So mu is 0.5, g is 10 cos theta 0.8 plus g 10 multi sine 37 degree 0.6. So solving this term, then you will be get acceleration which is 10 meter per second. Clear? So acceleration is 10 meter per second. So and angular acceleration alpha is mu mg cos theta multiplied by r divided by half mr square. This one. So alpha equal to 2 mu g cos theta divided by r. So putting all numerical terms in this equation, we will be get alpha equal to 20 radian per second square. Clear? So this is the unit of angular acceleration, radian per second square. So for pure rolling, we'll start then when v equal to r omega, this one, v equal to r omega, where v equal to a cross t and omega equal to omega naught minus alpha t. Clear? These two equations. So at is equal to r omega naught minus alpha t, or we can say 10t equal to, because acceleration is given, 10 is equal to 0.4, 54 minus 20t, and solving this term we will be get t equal to 1.2 second. 1.2 second is the correct answer. Clear? So D option is correct. 1.2 second is the correct answer. Next question. Question 8. Question is, a particle of mass 2 kg is moving such that at time t, its position in meter is given by r equal to this. This is the position. R of t is equal to 5 I cap minus 2 t square j cap. The angular momentum of the particle at t equal to 2 second about the origin in kg meter per square per second is what? Given options. Option A is minus 80 k. Option B 10 I cap minus 16 j cap. Option C minus 40 k cap. And option D 40 k cap. So which option is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Let's find a solution. So given terms m equal to 2 kg and r of t, which is position, is this 5 I cap minus 2 t square j cap. This one. Angular momentum formula L equal to r cross p, and velocity v equal to dr upon dt. So put here the value of r, then we have calculate velocity. Here v is, after solving term, minus 8 j cap at t equal to 2 second, because r is the 5 I cap minus 2 t square j cap, and p equal to mass into velocity. So mass is 2 kg and velocity is minus 8 j cap, this one. So multiply the both, p equal to minus 16 j cap. Therefore L equal to r cross p, here r cross p. So r is this one, which is given in this question. This one is r and p is this. So cross multiply r and p, this one, at t equal to 2 second. So final answer is minus 80 k. So correct answer is minus 80 k. This one. A option is correct. Clear? Next question. Question 9. Question is, a uniform disk of radius a and mass m is rotating freely with angular speed omega in a horizontal plane about a smooth fixed vertical axis through its center. A particle also of mass m is suddenly attached to the rim of the disk and rotates with it. The new angular speed is what? So suppose this is a disk of radius A, mass m, rotating freely with angular speed omega. This one, angular speed is omega. So question asks about the new angular speed. Which option is correct? Option A is omega by 6. Option B is omega by 3. Option C is omega by 2. And option D is omega by 5. So which option is correct? You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Clear? Let's find a solution. So according to question, this is a disk, mass m, and rotating with angular velocity omega. Clear? So using the concept of conserving angular momentum, which is I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. This one. Use this concept, conserving angular momentum. So omega 2 is equal to I1 divided by I2 omega 1. So m, this is a, ma square by 2, ma square by 2 divided by ma square by 2 plus ma square, and this is omega 1, which is omega, and solving this term, you will be get omega 2. Solve this one and this one. So omega 2 is equal to omega by 3. Clear? So correct answer is omega by 3. This one is correct. B option is correct. Next question. Question 10. Question is, if the radius of the earth contracts 1 by n of its present day value, length of the day will be approximately what? So in this question asked about the length of the day. Given options, option A is 24h by n, option B is 24h by n square, option C 24nh, and option D 24n square h. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, and option D. You have a 10 second to solve this question. After 10 second, we will provide the solution of this question. Clear? Let's find a solution. So Earth contracts 1 by nth of its present day value. So length of the day will be what? This is asked in this question. So we know I omega equal to constant. So r square by t is equal to constant, as I is directly proportional to r square and omega is inversely proportional to t. So from this and this, r prime equal to 1 by n multiply by r, this relation. So t prime is equal to t divided by n square. Here t is 24 divided by n square multiply by h. So length of the day will be 24h divided by n square. So this is the correct answer. B option is correct. Clear? Thank you.